Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick energy check-in today for a romantic connection that is not in union. What does that mean? Well, it means that you and your person are not together, okay? You and your person are not in a committed relationship. You're not really connecting. There seems to be a disconnect between the two of you, and your person has kind of pulled away. They may be cold with you. They may have blocked you. If those kind of things sound like what you're going through, this might be your reading, so feel free to follow along, okay? I'm not really feeling a third party here, but there could be one. I'm not going to rule it out. But, your person is really, really detached and kind of pulling away from you and or shutting you out. Okay? Anyway, so let's get going, see what's going on. Before we start, actually, I do want to say I am back for vacation. Thank you so much to all of you who reached out to me and wished me well. And I had a wonderful, wonderful vacation. It was probably one of the best because I didn't take any cards with me and I didn't do any work at all. Sometimes we need that, right? So anyway, thank you so much to those that reached out and wished me well. I am back working full strength. I have a lot of energy. I was at the beach and did a lot of connecting with nature. So great time to book with me. I do offer personal readings. Okay, so I know you don't care. You just want to know what's going on, right? So let's get into it. This is where your person is at, okay? They've refocused. They've turned their back on you. They're trying to get you out of their mind. They're trying to distract themselves. And right after that, we've got the numbing card, okay? So they're trying to get you out of their head. If this happens to be, I'm not seeing that today, but I'm sure that there are some twin flames grouped in here. If this happens to be something like a twin flame connection, this is very, very common, right? They numb, they turn their back, they come in, I love you, and then, who are you, get away from me, this isn't going to work, type of a thing. They're turning their back on the connection and moving forward, doing anything and everything with this numbing card that they can do to keep their minds occupied and off of you and them and off of the connection, okay? This is where they're at. And so then I asked why. And this is a very, very clear message. This has been coming out in a lot of personal readings because of your energy, guys. That's why. They are turning their back on you and numbing and, trying to put you away. And they're doing it quite successfully, okay? I'm not going to lie. They're not suffering. You guys are the ones who are suffering. And the reason why this is happening is because of your energy, okay? You are waiting, okay? Whenever this devotion, I shouldn't say whenever, but most times when this devotion card comes out, this is like you have a candle burning 24/7 in the window waiting for this person to come home, okay? And you want this fresh start with them so bad. I am hearing for a lot of you, this fresh start was promised. Maybe it was promised by your guides. Maybe it was promised by the divine. Maybe it was promised by psychics, okay? Maybe it was even promised by me. Here's the thing, though. I rarely, anybody who comes to me for readings knows that I rarely do future predictions. That's not what I'm focused on because we can have the futures that we want. I believe that if we ask what is coming, like a fortune teller, what's coming for me in the future, that we're actually giving up our inherent power to manifest our future, because in asking the question, it's like we're basically admitting that we don't have power over our futures, and we do, okay? There's certain things that are fated, and free will's a bitch to get around. People can change their minds, and so it's probably not me, I'm gonna say. But again, it's like you are so focused on a fresh start with this person. You've been waiting for it for so long, and you've got this candle in the window. Here's the thing. Your energy is actually repelling them, okay? Now, again, for some of you, this is a karmic and they're just done with you. They're a player and maybe they've moved on, okay? But for a lot of you, this is a significant connection. And they probably, and for some of you, especially twin flames, they will be back. But your energy is what is causing them to turn their back. Why? Because they know you're going to be there with a candle in the window. They can go off and do whatever they do. And this numbing card, oftentimes, now not always, this numbing card oftentimes is when, people play around, people, give in to their addictions. Doesn't have to be, okay? This could just be work. This could be anything that someone does to not think about you. But they know that no matter what they do, you're going to be here for them and they can have this fresh start at any time. So why worry about it now? So guys, here's what I'm saying to you is this is your energy. You've got to disconnect from this energy. You have to disconnect from them. You have to let them go and be in the now. I highly recommend, even if you've read it before, read it again. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It's on YouTube. You don't even need to buy the book, although I highly recommend you buy it. But he has it on YouTube. I know it's at least in English and in Spanish. So very, very helpful. But anyway, you know, you're the reason that this is happening, okay? So then I asked what their intentions are towards you over the next few weeks, couple of months. Their intentions towards you are to leave you out in the cold. This is the Five of Pentacles. This card says isolated and alone. And look, we've got lone wolf here, okay? Not usually drawn to that, but for some reason I've got lone wolf. So your person may be type of a loner, okay? Doesn't have to be. That's not going to resonate with everybody. But anyway, you know, this is leaving you out in the cold. This is abandonment. This is not coming towards you. That's what they're doing. We saw that at the very beginning. They've turned their back. They don't know where they're going. This girl, we don't see. She's in a field, okay? We don't see where she's going, but your person is going into an unknown future and leaving you behind, okay? Knowing that you feel abandoned, okay? So, Romance Angel Oracles, guidance for you, okay? Whenever this card comes out, I hate reading it. And you know what? I'm not going to read it because this is not what this card is saying. This card of unrequited love does not, especially for those of you who have soul connections, it does not mean that there is no love. Quite the opposite, in fact. What this card is saying today to everyone, okay? This card is saying, here's the thing, your person is choosing not to give to you right now. They're not giving to you right now. Maybe they're giving to someone else. We have a, you know, some sort of a gentleman knight or something kissing this one woman, and then we've got a couple of other people over here. Maybe they're giving to other people. It really doesn't matter. They're not giving to you, okay? Doesn't mean that they're not into you, doesn't mean that they're not your twin flame or your soulmate or your counterpart, doesn't mean that they don't love you. It means that they are not giving to you right now. We just saw that. We just saw that they're not giving to you, and not only that, they're not planning on giving to you, okay? So what you need to do is detach and let go. We've got let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others, hang out with your friends, hang out with somebody new, look for some new friends. This does not mean go hang out with your friends and complain and whine and obsess about this connection. No, no, no. This is like go hang out with people who light you up, who make you feel good about yourself, people who you enjoy being around. Okay, this is not sitting around, you know, numbing yourself. This doesn't mean going out drinking with your girlfriends or going out, you know, gambling with the guys or something. This is spend quality time with people who really care about you, okay? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, you're exactly in the right place that you're supposed to be. Now, this is not saying the divine is bringing you your person. I understand all of that, but you've got to detach from this person. You have to trust the divine is working at your love life. The divine has an amazing plan for you. And you have to start trusting that plan. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck forever, okay? Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Well, you're already in this. So whenever this card comes out, I shouldn't say whenever. The majority of the time when this card comes out, this is me saying, listen, honey, this separation is going to last for a lot longer than you think, okay? A lot longer than you want it to. I mean, let's face it, you wanted it to end quite a while ago. This is saying it's going to continue, which is what we just saw. This is his or her intention towards you, to leave you feeling isolated and alone, abandoned, not coming towards you, not giving to you, okay? Oops, sorry about that. So we've got the separation card, and then the card at the bottom of the deck is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What I'm hearing today is this separation is going to continue until you come into union with yourself. Now, does that mean your person won't come back in for some energetic feeds or a romp in the hay or, you know, whatever for a little period and then leave out? This is especially for my divine counterparts, deep soul connections. This has happened a lot. They've come in, they've left out. They've come in, they've left out, and you're getting sick of it. This is happening to get you to go into union with yourself. Okay, until you really love yourself enough that you don't let them come back in for a little energetic feed, whatever that is. You know, for some of you, it's a coffee with your person. For others of you, it's a one-night stand, and then they leave, okay? That's what I'm hearing. The separation is actually here for your best interest, and it's to get you to love yourself first. When you love yourself the way that you should, you're not doing this. You're not waiting for anybody. You can love your person as till the cows come home, but you're not waiting, okay? So, wisdom of the oracle, let's see what the guidance is. Got higher power in the reverse. This is the divine saying, I want you to examine how much attention and energy you give to this relationship versus how much you give to our relationship. I want to be your source. I want to be the most important relationship in your life. There's no greater source than me, and I'm never going to let you down. But you've got to trust. Truth be told, in the reverse, this is saying you've got to, it's time to stop being in denial. It's time to stop being dishonest with yourself, okay? Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Ask to see the truth, even though it's going to be scary. It's time to be honest about what's going on, and I think that has a lot to do with this. This round and round card is that this is a cycle. I call it the karmic merry-go-round. This is a cycle. You've been here many times. You get to this place where you're desperate and you're waiting and you've got that candle in the window, and then you get frustrated and fed up and sick of yourself. So you let go, and then your person comes back in. And I think of it as a merry-go-round. Your person comes back in, stops the merry-go-round, and asks you to go for a spin. You get on, you go for a spin. It's all wonderful. And then they kick you off again, and blah, 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 and it goes round and round. This is for these people that have been doing this. Now, again, the other thing that I'm hearing is if this is someone new, and this person hasn't been in your life for very long, what I'm hearing is this is another type of connection where you're getting very, very, very connected, and you just fall too easily. It's almost like these people may be all different, okay? These men or these women may be all different, but it's like you get on this merry-go-round, you can't seem to let go, and this feels like such a deep connection. This is the deepest connection I've ever had, not like the other guy. And then that guy was the deepest connection you ever had, not like the other guy. Do you see what I'm saying? This is happening for a reason. It's happening for you to work on your foundations, okay? This is happening for a reason. This is a time of learning and building and growing. Here's the thing, bottom of the deck, regeneration. This is about endings. It's time to stop holding on to what needs to die. Now, does this mean that this connection is over and you're never gonna, and blah, blah, blah? No, but you've got to stop. You've got to stop going round and round. You've got to let this go, because something better is trying to take its place. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts, and don't be afraid to let go, because you're about to be reborn, okay? Okay, finishing up with some messages from the Divine Feminine Healing deck. Imprint, my soul has chosen you for this important lesson for healing and ascension purposes. I thank you for our time together. But I'm not going to wait anymore. Notice we've got waiting, and then we've got this candle. Rather than waiting on another to change, I make the changes within myself so that I may have these things reflected back to me, unaware. I do not pretend to be blinded to the things that I know deep down are not good for me. A lot of you entered into this knowing that this was not right. But it's like, I have to, because this is a soul connection and I can't stop myself and blah, blah. Okay, listen, no judgment. Been there, done that, okay? But it's time, the divine is saying it's time to stop lying to yourself. Triggers, I actually feel that this reading might trigger some of you, okay? But again, this is a way to look at triggers. Whenever someone or something's, behavior irritates me, I take it as an opportunity to heal something unresolved within myself. Whenever you're really, really triggered, it's time to go inward and look, okay? Creator, I manifest my own reality with my thoughts and my words, okay? So if you want to be happy and at peace and detached, you can be, but you've got to focus on that, okay? Sending you all lots of love and light. I hope you have a great day. Again, I am open for personal readings, so shoot a DM. Bye.